Well, good day, tubes. Welcome back to whatever's going on with this thing. We're going to find out here in a second. And the other day it wouldn't lift at all, which is really weird. Actually, before we go here, I would like to check the fluid in this. And like I said before, it's a real pain in the rear end to get to the dipstick. It's way buried down in here. You almost can't get it. Oh crap. Might need some kind of long tools or something to get down in there. Jeez, bud. It looks like there's lots in the window there, which is a good thing. Anyways, how's everybody today? Trying to get this thing back in the spot here. What a silly spot for it. And it sits in really good and tight, but if they had this maybe cut out a little more, you could get your whole hand down there. I can't really get my hand down there. The seat, of course, is in the way a bit too. Well, there's lots of fluid. Well, it's right up to where it should be, so I don't think it's a tractor problem. Come on. Okay, then you gotta put, what was I gonna say? You gotta put that thing in the right way, or it makes it really hard to get it back out again. Yeah, this thing wouldn't lift, so what I'm gonna do is hook it up to the tractor here and just lift it up so I can get underneath it. Really? Jack her up a little bit, she's down so low. Here we go. Right. I don't know if we should lift with the loader maybe, or the backhoe, or probably the loader. Okay, we'll just hook into the front there with a strap, and this feller. We'll double it up too, like this. And that. And that. All right, we'll see what we can do here. I don't really want to get the thing pinched there though. Oh, I need to get up a little bit higher though, darn it. That's interesting. The I think the coupler guy's a little bent there. Too much weight maybe. Okay, I'd like to get this thing locked down just in case it decides to collapse on us. Of course I need like another inch higher. So we're gonna have to go down maybe. didn't like that. Okay. Stay, you turd. So we'll just put this guy back in there just in case it fell. And it's been a while since I had this apart. Doesn't look like it's gonna be too bad though. Okay, I'm gonna need, well, I should probably do it with my little guy here maybe. Ooh, maybe not. Interesting. Actually, it might be better to take it off on the other end. I just don't remember now. It's been a while. Oh yeah, I got this here. That's right. We better take it off here. Just like that. And bent that guy up a little bit. Hard to believe. And that should just come out. Someone up high flying. That's a nice night for it. Okay, that is freed. Oh crap, now it's dirty. Now it'll need cleaned. Of course it will. Oh well, it's dirty now, I guess. Should put a pair of gloves on. All right, I want to activate the cylinder now and see if it's going all right. I don't think it's the cylinder though. Oh, it's not that though. What the frig? Nothing at all wrong with it. Could be the tractor. Maybe something's bunged up there. Really weird. Oh darn it, I should have come the other way. That's alright. She'll turn again for us. Maybe the cylinder's all rusty and crappy inside. I don't know. Okay. I did have a bit of a hard time hooking those hoses up, if you remember when we were trying to hook them up there. I might have to change that cylinder maybe. Maybe it's junk. Or these things just turn, I don't know, the hoses were flexing, so I don't know. I didn't hook it up to the wrong thing. I think I did maybe. Maybe that's what I did. I screwed that up. Yeah, I did. Yeah, I did. I'm just stupid, that's all. I'm just the stupid one. Okay, well. Sometimes it pays to be stupid. Oh my God. So embarrassing. So embarrassing. It's alright. I did have myself baffled there and I just didn't really understand why, but I guess I haven't hooked that up for like, whew. We didn't do any leaves the last 2 years with it. I don't really use the hydraulics for anything. This might be interesting. Looks like it needs to come down a bit more. Now just up a turn. Yeah, I'm just stupid. Never even thought that I was plugging into the wrong port. Now this might be fun trying to get this hooked up. Mostly because I can't see in there. There we go. Mostly. There we go. I think. Mostly. There we go. Mostly. Okay. Oh, it works great now. Isn't that awesome? I better do it right. Well, I'm not sure what I was thinking, but we're good. We'll do a full cycle here when I get her back down. Well, I thought there was maybe going to be more crap happening, but that's okay. Well, skeeters are coming out. Better get inside soon. I might have to get a rebuild kit for that thing, though. It's all bent for some reason. The coupler lock thingy there. Not sure what's going on with that. This thing has hauled a lot of heavy loads. It's done pretty well, but okay. Okay. Ugh. I don't know what's going on with this thing. Oh, I see what it's doing. I know what it's doing. That thing's down when we lift it up, and it gets bound on the back of the hitch. That's what it's doing. So when I do that, that thing gets kind of smushed in there. Yeah, it's still holding on though. I'm not going to worry about it, I don't think. All right, these are pretty grimy now. The bottom ones, for some reason I was going into this one and that one. There we go. Yeah, they don't work in conjunction like that. They got to be either the top ones or the bottom ones. Now she's working good. Awesome. Good. I was gonna say, I've never had a lick of problem with this trailer other than I didn't grease those back pins for ever there, and then they kind of seized up on me one year. That's what I kind of thought was happening there, but no, it's good. Okay, well, we'll park this then. That's good. This guy back up. So that'll be doing the same thing on this guy probably too then. We probably should be locking it first. Pull that thing up out of the way and then lifting it up. There we go. Sweet. Learning stuff every day. So it's just awesome. Alright, so we'll load this feller back on. I'll go put it away, I guess. Oh yeah, I got that one pin on this one that wasn't greasing too well. I'll fix that another time. Have to put that other bucket on anyway. Awesome. Awesome. So yeah, when I take it apart again, I'll look at that pin, but I'm not going to do it right now, I don't think. Our grave digging bucket, that small one, and then of course the 24-inch. All right, well, I got to go through the gates with this, so I can't take you there, but I guess, like I say, I haven't hooked that thing up in like probably almost 2 years, because we haven't been doing the leaves and stuff with that trailer and stuff at the end of the year, in the fall there. Just been mulching it with the mulchers. Works pretty good. And I just leave the mulchers on year round now. So you're not blowing crap on the stones or whatever have you too, right? Alright, we shall be right back. I'm gonna put this guy away too. And got to dump this off of the shop here too, and I wouldn't actually maybe mind going to give the truck a wash, the car wash here. There's a good car wash on the other sort of the other side of town there that has a nice big truck-sized bay. We'll maybe go do that. It's getting pretty grimed up. I don't know whether I'll go to the extreme of taking the foamy brush to it, but because that's just crazy, you know. Well, let's go do that first here. We'll put the back away after. Should be able to get out there all right. This is tight getting this thing in here, I gotta say. Ugh. But you can get in with the mirrors out. Just barely though. Just barely. I don't know what you guys are looking at. You can't see much, but anyways. Let's put the mirrors out here. See if we can get out all right. Go straight ahead. I gotta move this pole. I gotta put a bit of gravel there too, because it's a bit of a hump down or something there. Maybe get some there we go. We'll close this down. Just going down. Yeah, I gotta get some gravel or maybe dig it out and do a sloped concrete thing or something there. I don't really know. Okay, you know what? I should maybe pop the key out of this guy here. Just in case. Because people are getting stuff stolen frickin' everywhere now. It doesn't seem to matter if it's an old thing or a new thing, or people are just stealing everything from people. It is brutal. Okay, we got to whip down the highway. Oil temperature's already 25. It's only 24 outside though, so we haven't gained much. Won't take long though. I think someone just whipped in on a bicycle too. It's like, dude, it's 7:30. We're gonna be closing soon. Good thing you came and you did, because I might have to go back and say, get out. Get out. Yeah, I'll go give the girl a bath. Probably should get in too. And it's actually, funny enough, it's called Car Bath, spelled with a K. And that place has been there for, wow, since I've been a kid. Long time, different owners, I guess, but. Truck's been running pretty good though. I've been happy with it. Anyways, I'm burning oil like the last silver one we had. That Coyote motor was crap. Just crap stuff. Oh well. I'm sure it's being driven in Mexico somewhere now. Something to do with the rings never broke in with the type of coating they had on the cylinders. They never broke in right, and apparently it happened. Well, there was a guy, he used to religiously drive Ford until he had that one, and then he had the same problem same year. Was it 2018 maybe? 18, 17, something like that. He had the same problem. So he's like, oh, this is stupid. So he went to the dealership he bought it from. He's like, what's going on with this thing? It's burning oil like crazy. Oh, we've heard nothing about that, sir. Yeah, sure you haven't. Yeah. Service bulletin like that they wouldn't put out for as long as they could anyways. They wouldn't want to be on the hook for that, rebuilding or replacing everybody's engines. Holy, that's huge money. Huge loss. Anyways, Ford should have a pile of money. I mean, there's a bus there too. Well, that's an International, sorry. Never mind. Looked like a Ford symbol. They used to build buses, I think, but anyways. Zipping right along, almost 80 kilometers an hour, about 50 mile an hour roughly, maybe not quite 50. 55,773.9 kilometers on the truck now. It's not doing too bad. It does need some rubber on it though. We had the rattle of death, or death rattle, or whatever, when the truck's going like this a whole bunch, like really fast, and you can't keep control of it. It keeps like it was going straight, but so I took it into the dealer, still under warranty, and they replaced the, this is about a year ago now, they replaced that shock that's under there that's supposed to take that play or whatever out, and hasn't done it again. But I kind of wonder if something happened with the when it was going so violent, like really fast, like you could hardly see the wheel. It was whipping, like it was shaking so bad. I kind of wonder if it did something to the alignment. This tire over here is wearing a little bit weird on the outside now, and you can hear it when you're going along. So, I mean, I could rotate them too and get away from that for a little while, but it does need new rubber, so. Anyways, this is the car bath coming up here, K-A-R bath. Hopefully nobody's in my bay. It looks like there's a couple here. They got vacuums and all that fancy crap. I'll use that because I got vacuums at home if I really wanted to vacuum it out, which I probably won't get to that tonight, but jeez, bud, that's holy, jeez, bud. Jeez, bud. That was these guys here in this Roach Coach trailer thing. Never eaten from there. I just don't like the idea of those things. Those burger trailer things. It's like $17 for a burger though. Can you believe that? It's freaking ridiculous. I'm gonna leave it running. I'm stupid that way. Anyways, we got to get a card out here. $4 to start. And this thing will tell you what you owe when you're done, or what you've paid, I guess. I'll get my freaking card out here. Or not. Okay. Didn't like that one. Let's just try the normal. Oh, I like that one. Draft price at $30. Holy crap. Let's do some soap. I don't know what PSI these things are, but they're pretty good. You're probably going to get wet though, just so you know. Not too grubby underneath, so that's good. Gonna soak the front there to get the bugs softened up a bit. Somebody pooped on my truck, you little turds. Oh man, wash under the doors. I thought it was a scratch. It's like a huge nozzle on this thing too. It's not really a pressure washing nozzle. Get this sticker off and redo it with a cooler one. That one's not bad, I guess, but feels. It's a bit of crap on it still. There's no way I can reach the roof on this. Bugs are really stuck on there. Maybe we'll try the foamy brush. I don't really like these things much, but I'll give it a wash here first. Rinse it off. From the last guy that used her, you never know, right? I seen a lady in here once, well, a lot of years ago now, and she oh, I'm not going to be able to foam brush. People out there waiting, I better not. Let's just give her a rinse here now. Some wax. Yeah, there's someone out there waiting for this base, so I better not do that. That wouldn't be very nice. Just get rid of this crap though. Whoopsie. Get rid of the worst of it anyways. Doesn't look like they're putting much wax on there. Of course, the cheapest crap they can get. It's not even beaten up or nothing. Maybe it's starting to come better now. That's got the worst of her, I guess. Good enough they can have a bit of wax to start with there. That off, hit stop. $9. Ooh. Not too bad, I guess. Okay. How'd you guys fare? It didn't get wet at all. What the heck? Could have definitely changed that for you. Okay, I didn't expect it to be busy here tonight, but I would have liked to foamy brush it too for you, but okay, now I gotta back out. Can't see nothing. It's great fun. It's funny paying to wash my truck when I got a pressure washer at home. 2 of them actually. That's all right. This must be a 14-foot wide door, 12-footer maybe or something. Mine's 10 by 10. And that one, I had lots of room there. She's all yours, bud. Don't give me any extra inches or nothing there, huh? Alrighty. Alrighty, your truck's not even dirty, for God's sakes. Holy jumping. That's okay. Alright, now we gotta go real fast down the highway so we can dry it off. They actually do have a rinsey, spot-free rinse, I think it's called. And it's some kind of ionized water or something like that, and it's really hardly comes out. But this will show spots on here probably now. I could go home and chamois it, but I didn't wash it the way I kind of like to normally. So I don't think we'll bother doing that. Supposed to rain all day tomorrow, but it'll be inside anyway, so. Parked inside. Let's see if we can get pulled over by the cops going too fast. Might happen. Oh man, I've got to wait for this whole light to change here. This light takes forever. It's a big intersection here and it's very busy here. So we're gonna have to wait. We get in advance so when we get ours turned here, which is good. But geez, bud. Digital speedometer. I don't know if you guys can see that down there. Of course, it's showing 0 right now. This thing kind of goes like a jet fighter, I'm gonna say. It does have a sport mode on this too, but I don't know, it doesn't seem any different to me. It might just change the shift pattern, and that's really about it. Doesn't seem to really change how much power it's putting down. It seems to be about the same. Oh, you sick freak. That bothers me. People driving by and they just throw the cigarette out the window. Frickin' people. Man. Lazy. That's actually a fine. You can get fined for that here. Nobody ever catches anybody though. It's frickin' disgusting. Sorry if you're a smoker and you don't find that offensive, but I find that very offensive. Very, very offensive. That's really nasty. I could get on a whole entire rant about smoking and people smoking and stuff, and I am not going to do that because I don't want to make enemies with you guys, but to me it just seems kind of pointless. Spend money to kill yourself? Okay, I'm not going to get into it. I said I wouldn't get into it, so I'm not going to get into it. Oh, it sucked me right back into the seat. 87, 90, 94, 90, 100. It wasn't even down either. That's just amazing, the power output of this thing. It's like 425, 450 horse or something, this thing. It's like 1,000 foot-pounds of torque. Like, it's pretty amazing. That, yeah, that wasn't even down either. I didn't even stomp on that right to the floor. I don't honestly ever go to the floor on this thing because it's so freaking scary. But it will not do a burnout, and I think they've got it programmed to do that so you don't just lose control. Even if you turn off traction control and the whatever that other one is, nope, will not do a burnout. But anyways, that's a little ride for yous, and we fixed the trailer. That was easy. Freaking knob, I'm so stupid. Never even thought of that part. I figured it looked right to me, and no, that was the curl or whatever for the loader, if you had a loader on it. Anyhow, that's all right. Well, we're home. I gotta cut you off here because it's almost 8 o'clock and I gotta drive around. I can't take you guys back there. Not allowed to bring you guys in past the gate, as you know. So that sucks. But anyways, we'll start again maybe when we come back out here. Give me 1 second and we'll do a drive around, see if there's anybody back there. Well, I will. You guys can't. I'm sorry. It's not up to me. Okay, just thought of something there. We should have gone to get fuel for the truck too. So we'll see who's got the best. There's a nice high-speed pump outside of town. $1.49.9. Ooh, you guys are rip-off. $1.36.9 out the other side of town. Everywhere else is $1.36.9. Maybe we'll go to this Shell down here. And that's, so where we went, oh, you guys probably can't see. You won't be able to see on there. Anyways, we got to kind of go down the highway a little more and then around what they call the bypass, which is no longer really a bypass of Orangeville. I think you guys will have enough battery for that little trip. Yeah, it's a little cleaner. It needs a good wash, I think. Yeah, we need some fuel. Very expensive, but it's a little bit cheaper out at this station. I should keep my phone out. What did they say? $1.36.9, but the other one's $1.50. That's like 20, almost 20 cents more at that other station. I'll go to this one. Just on the other side of town here. Okay. Well, I'll take it easy on the old girl. This little jaunt. It's got a lot of pickup, this thing. It's pretty dang fast. Probably hang up with all the Ferraris and the F1s and McLarens and all that crap, probably, wouldn't it? She might. Not likely, but definitely smoke a Tesla out of the water. Out of here, Teslas. Actually, that new car we got there, the sport mode's pretty good on that too. I got to take you guys on a little venture run in that one. We've kind of got used to things on it. It's actually pretty snappy, that thing. Okay, you get over here for no apparent reason, and I'll get over here for no apparent reason. Why you're slowing down, I don't know. The light's still green. You're a brake happy fella, aren't you there, bud? Death grip on the wheel too. That was kind of funny. Anyways, should probably be doing the 10 and 2 or the 9 and 3 or whatever, but my arms get too tired. I gotta sit kind of like this and do it this way. One arm on the armrest and one on the whatchamacallit door here. I gotta say though, that regenerative braking on the new car is pretty awesome because it really helps slow you down too. It must really get those motors working and regenerating power, so it really lugs you down nice. Back at this light again, eh? Haven't we already done this? Look at Tesla, piece of crap. Hate them. Hate every one of them. They're all stupid. Yes, I know I just got a half electric vehicle. We bought one, but it's a half electric vehicle. It charges itself. That makes more sense to me than a car that, well, I gotta find a charge station somewhere now and plug it in for 4 hours. Friggin' stupid. My car just keeps going. Fill the gas up again, keeps going. We got 688 kilometers on the very first tank. Now, I don't know if they had filled it right up. Hard to say, but yeah, this is that busy intersection that we were just at. I don't know if you guys can even see over the steering wheel. Can you guys even see? It's not really. It's gotta be up a lot higher, bud. Anyways, sorry guys if you can't see. I should have it mounted somewhere. Still on my chest mount here, so. This will definitely have some water spots because I can see them on the mirrors already. I should have used the rinse aid stuff. It's like a super low pressure, but it actually does work not too bad. I have used it in the times before, and it's actually not too bad. So the bypass we're going on here, it actually goes around the outside of the town, which is You can't call it a bypass when you keep putting buildings up and like more street lights, like traffic lights. It's ridiculous. And the place we're going, the Shell gas station here, is actually on the bypass too. So it's not a bypass. It's just another road. That's all it is. It was such a big thing. Oh, we're going to build a big bypass around the downtown core, and then the big trucks can just go around. Yeah, well, they do, but they're actually been banned from going in town now, the trucks. So anywho, this is the bypass. This used to be just like this field here, and there's a tree line. I don't know if you can really see it. There's a tree line above that field there, and there used to be a really cool walking trail. There's a neat bush in there and everything. Actually, there's some really nice cedars in there too. I'd get in there with a saw and a trailer and something to lift the trees. I'd get some. But it used to kind of go right down through here and then across this road, and then the back of this hill, and there's like a big cliff there, and there's all a bunch of rabbit skulls and weird things in there, I guess from years of rabbits and stuff. It's kind of, I got all tangled up in the, it's kind of down there. There's a little bit of a trail, but it's not really there, I don't think, too much anymore. But now it's this road through, and it's just screwed it all up. But anyways, that's a big huge bridge we just went over there. That's the river that we just went over there, that all the treated water from the town goes down. Oh, you just, all you can smell is like the chemicals they used to deodorize the smell of the water because it's still so nasty. So all the, I call it poop water, goes down there. Yeah, somehow it's treated and it's clean to use again. I don't know about that. I think they just filter out the turds and some of the toxins, and then just put some stinky stuff in it to make it smell not like turds, and then send her down the river. So anyways, that's the treatment process. I guess they got to do it fairly quick too, because that's a lot of turds every day, right? There's, oof, it's got to be 75,000 in this town now. It's got to be. And like this road, like I was saying too, this road's getting all beat up from these trucks too, right? And they're hammering the crap out of it. Hammering it. Ooh, this thing's gonna take a fairly good drink tonight. We're down below a quarter tank left. Ooh, below a 1/4. That's gonna be well, it'll be a little better at this station if the price is accurate. $1.39.9 or whatever it was. Now they have the regular diesel here too, then they have the ultra diesel. I don't know what's the difference with it. Maybe it's got more cleaning crap in it, I don't know. Probably more cleaning crap in it that'll bung more crap up, you know. Jeez, bud, do you want right in my tailgate? Holy crap, man. He's flicking his hands at me like, dude, I got someone in front of me. Holy crap. Freaking people. Go freaking home, you moron. Jeez. I hate driving on the roads now. It is so stupid. Everybody is always in such a huge rush. Like even the other night we were in the Slingshot. We're coming into a little town down below here that's usually covered in cops. It's called Caledon. It's like the main kind of hub of down below us here. And it's 80 like we're doing now, and then it goes to 60, and it goes to 50. Well, that thing attracts cops' eyes, like, you know, like that, right? So I do the speed limit. And this guy is riding me. We're coming into the town. I'm doing a little over 50, and he goes out on a double line and past me and comes back, and I just put the hands up. I'm like, dude, what the? Really? And he just whips up to the corner of the main street of that street we just turned off, actually, and turns and down to the city or whatever he went to. Holy crap. I need to do some work here. So yeah, he buggered off. He got away with it. I'm like, wow. Doing like 80 probably coming in, like just a freaking complete doughhead. Oh, it's 136.9. Did I say 136 or 1? Can't remember. I gotta wait for this brown car to move though, I think, because that's where the diesel is. So unless they have it on the other side, oh, they might have to do a big turn here. They have the big pumps here too, but I'll just do it here. I probably won't talk much too, because this guy will be wondering, what the heck's this guy talking to? Who's he talking to? Freaking weirdo. Okay, so you guys can just observe. Here we go. seen someone there I knew. I had to talk to them for a minute. I'm going to turn you away while I do my info here. No, I'm going to do this. Oh, car wash. No, thanks. We'll need, sorry for the darkness, $350. Let's do that one. Put that info in. Sorry guys, I'm still here and just, you know, you don't need to see this info stuff. Okay, let's get this trap door open. I see a lot of spots on this, so it really needs a good bath. Let's get some of the crap off, but not all the crap. No loyalty card. Make sure you put the diesel in. Now the V-Power's $1.50. I'm just gonna go with this crap. All right. Be about an hour, we'll have her filled up. It's not a high speed. Well, this isn't the high speed pump here. They have one over there that's high speed, but it's nice of someone to leave their box of def there. Really nice. Maybe it's still full. I doubt it. I think I've only put about 6 in this truck since I've owned it. It's not really been too bad, to be honest. 50,000 miles or 50,000 kilometers. It's not really been too bad. Maybe we'll take the other way home, go through town. We're pretty much on the opposite side of where I live now, pretty well. Like this, as far as like trees over there is like the edge of town. Or that'd be the west side of town. We live on the kind of sort of northeast side of town. So it's a little faster coming on this road. Through town's gonna be at least 20 minutes. So holy crap, $51 already. Oof. It's definitely a lot cheaper, but interesting how the V-Power one there was the same price as that other station. The other station is just the regular stuff. Oh wow. $69. I'm expecting about 135 maybe to fill it when it clicks off here. Somewhere around there. It does hold a lot, but it's fairly efficient. For a bigger truck, it's fairly efficient. I think we're getting 14.8 liters per 100. I don't know what that is miles to gallon, but it's pretty good. So basically to go 100 kilometers is like, so we'll say 14.5 liters. So if you do the $1.36 times 14, that's what it costs you to go 100 kilometers. If you're driving it nicer, you get better, but yeah. Holy smokes. I can't remember the size of this tank, but it's pretty massive, huge. It sounds like it's starting to get filled up though. Or 110, 111, 112. Yeah, I can see a lot of spots on the truck. I don't know if you guys can see them. Residue. I've got pretty good soap stuff at home that pretty much gets it right clean. You don't get that crap on it. But we're 125, 126, 127, 128. When I say 135, oh, it's going to click off here. 131.60. I'll just go to the next nearest dollar. 132.01. Over squeezed. Holy jeez, eh? You guys need to watch more videos so I can pay for fuel. Do you like a receipt? Sure. Give me a receipt. Half the time they don't have paper in them. Of course it's empty. That sucked the last time I got one of those. It didn't have a freaking spout in it. What a nuisance that was. Okay. We've got a full tank full. And if you give me a sec, I'll go through the settings here. And it will tell me how far we can get. 870 kilometers on the tank. We're doing 14.8 liters per 100. There's nobody behind me. Let's just 14.8 per kilometer to miles per gallon is 15.8 miles per gallon. So that's maybe not that great, but where the new car is actually about 4.8 liters per 100 kilometers. So that's a little more better. It definitely goes up a lot more when you're in town though. Come on, dude. I waited for you. You could at least frickin' get going. Jeez, bud. Jeez, bud. All right. Let's head her back home. We'll go out here to the main road and then down. I could go through the town, but yeah, it's a lot of stop signs and crap. This little place coming up here, this truck's pulling out. I don't know if you can see that. They do road chewing up stuff, you know, with the little machines that grind up the pavement. That's all they do in there is road grinding. That must be a tremendous. They got a whole pile of equipment in there. Oh man, this light too really sucks. It's actually better this way than crossing the other way. The other way will make you go forever. Oh, you guys just really can't see much. I just can't get the camera much higher. Sorry. It's like up on my chin now. Come on, light. If you gotta wait for the light where these people are going now, oh my god, it's like 20 minutes at least. It's so long. I don't know why they got it timed like that. It's so stupid. Anywho, there's an Ultramar over there. We used to have Ultramars all over the place, and that's like the Golden Eagle winged fuel. Oh man, that's an advance for them. And then they kind of seem to phase themselves out. And now all of a sudden they're all coming back again, which is kind of neat. See them popping up everywhere again. We used to have a lot of Texacos here too. I don't think we have any of them now. I think they're all gone. Well, on there, Tesla, I'll just smush you right into that ditch. You'll be just crushed right into that ditch there. Don't bother me a bit. God, I hate Teslas. I could rant all day about how I hate Teslas. It's such a stupid idea. The RC car industry was revolutionized though when they brought in the batteries and stuff for that, because that type of battery and the weight of the vehicle is over exceeded, you know, like the battery capacity and output of those batteries compared to the weight of the vehicle is like phenomenal. A vehicle so bloody light, so you can go for like ever on a good battery. With like stupid cars, like you gotta charge it all. Screw that. That's stupid. I don't want to rant about them because I get the blood pressure going because I hate them so much. They are the stupidest invention on the planet, to be honest. I don't know. A lot of people like them, but I know a lot of people too that said I'd never get one of those ever again. It was the worst thing on the planet we could have drove. You know, because you got all this travel anxiety now. Oh, we're going to be able to get to, well, we'll have to plan a route and we got to go up here and wait for an hour and a half to charge, and then we can go another 300 kilometers or 200 whatever kilometers and then have to charge again. That's ridiculous. Okay, I got to stop. Enough of that crap. I'm very hardly being able to see here. Maybe I'll put that thing down. Anyhow, we'll head her home, put her back in the garage. I can see a lot of spots on it. Kind of disappointed with that, but I guess I could have rinsed it with that other crap. Probably would have looked a lot better, but I do a better wash when I do it at home. I just didn't really feel like getting all that crap out tonight. That's a lot of work. Jeez, bud. The Honda just lit her up. Or maybe it was that guy. That was an old Corolla. I didn't know it would do that. He probably had the emergency brake locked on and then just pulled it and it screeched. That was awesome. Oh man. Jeez, bud. Just everybody's driving like an arsehole tonight. Holy crap. Oh well. Yeah, I can't see nothing. This is just awesome. Well, just go until you hear metal crunching, glass breaking. AC check. There's a automotive place here. AC check. Yeah, it's gold. 50 bucks, please. That's what they have a AC check there. $49.99. They probably check your pressures and stuff. You know, your vent temps and stuff. But just put your hand there if it's blowing cold. Well, that's pretty good. But it could blow cold though, but not pulling out moisture. You know, I've had that on a vehicle before. It's like, oh, it's pulling cold, but it's still humid in the car. What the heck is going on here? And I don't know what it was. I eventually ended up trading it. Actually, you know what it was? It was that red Ford we had. I really liked that truck, that F-150. Had that Eco Boom in it, Eco Boost, the twin turbo. It was actually a pretty good truck overall, except they had real problems with timing chains on them. Like, I mean, huge. Had 2 done on it, and then it was starting to rattle again when it was starting up cold. I'm like, oh, for God's sakes. And of course, it was like 3 days out of warranty too. I'm like, you gotta be kidding me, right? Nope, we don't honor that now. I'm like, wow, dude. Wow, you guys have already fixed it once under warranty and you won't do it again because it's 3 days past the warranty. Wow, really? I should have gone up a little higher on the Ford ladder maybe, but I didn't, so anyways. But I could have probably called someone else and they probably would have pushed them into doing it. They would have paid for the warranty work, you know, the Ford themselves, Ford Canada. That was a real piss off, that was. I ended up fine. Get rid of it then. That's when we got that silver truck, and then it started, like I said earlier, it started burning oil. I'm like, oh, for God's sakes, what the heck? I was getting pretty pissed with Ford, and then we went and got this one, and this one's been better. So anyways, I should have tried another brand, I guess, but I've had GMs, I've had Dodge, I've had Fords. Everything's got a quirk on it, you know. It doesn't really make a big difference what you're driving. They all got quirks. Some people are like, oh, I'd never drive a Ford, I'd never drive a GM. Well, I've been in all 3 big major brands, and other than the Tundra or the Honda one, I haven't had one of them, but we'll go right through town here, through the downtown core. Probably be a bit quieter by now. But maybe I'll hold you up a bit better here. Yeah, I've had all brands, but I don't know. The Fords, yeah, they give me a bit of problems. This one's been pretty good. This one, apparently, I bet you it'll probably happen in the next year or two. It's going to have a problem with that EGR recirculation thing. Apparently, they get all bunged up and it screws up. And that's probably thousands of dollars to replace it. They do have a bypass kit, which just sends that stinky air back into the exhaust system instead of trying to get it to burn up through the engine again. What a stupid idea that is. You're burning up diesel, and you know, it's getting into the crankcase. Well, they send that through that EGR system. I think that's how it works anyways, and then back in to get ingested in the engine again. Why would you put stinky dirty air back into it? That's a stupid idea. It's supposed to be nice clean fresh air going into it. That's what makes it last for a long time. I don't know. Anyways, apparently it's a real prick of a job to do that though, to do that conversion kit on this thing. So I don't know whether I'd tackle it myself, but maybe by then I'll just trade it in. Get another one. But overall, it's been a good truck, this one. I've been really enjoying this one. It's, like I say, tons of power, and she goes like a rocket. But they did have a, what's the warranty, recall thing there that I went in. There's one thing with the seatbelt on the carpet or something, or I don't know what it was now. And the other one was flashing the ECM. And now I notice, though, if you're sitting there, it'll kind of idle up to like 1,000 on its own and just kind of sit there and run a bit faster. I kind of wonder if they did that to make it a bit hotter so that stuff doesn't settle in there and it maybe burns it up, you know, instead of just letting it kind of settle in there and get all gummed up. So if we kept going straight here, all the way down the big hill, we would come to that big giant intersection down there that I told you that takes forever to get through. And that's where we went down onto the bypass after. So we've kind of done a big circle here now. We're going to go to the next traffic light, the next red one there, and turn left. And that takes us right down to the road that comes across from our house. So you know. So you know. We just got to wait for lights. Okay, there's one. All right. Quite the orange on that 4Runner. Holy. It's like really bright orangey red, almost like Dukes of Hazzard orange. Hey, you really got to watch for pedestrians crossing here. I got one there, and the one guy's kind of got his bike cocked ready to go here, but he better not go in front of me. I don't know what the deal is with that. He's on the phone or something, whatever, but... Alright. So, this is what they call First Street. Like first... Oh, better put that down. There's 2 cops right there. Whoop, whoop. Whoop, whoop. Not distracted driving. They're still going. They probably wouldn't have bothered me. On the cell phone, they would for sure. This isn't really distracted, though. You're not busy talking to somebody on your phone, right? Talking to you guys, but as I'm filming this, you guys aren't talking back, so I'm not really distracted. They probably wouldn't see it like that, though. They'd be, you'd be getting a big ticket. Big $500 ticket or something. Anyways. Or they just let you off like they do in this country. Everybody seems to get away with murder here in this country. Holy crap. Even the, oh, what's his name? Doug Ford. He's like a premier for Ontario here. Even he's getting ticked with it, and how these criminal guys are just getting away with it. And they apparently, I'll tell you this little story, they seized in Peel region, this is down below us there, they seized 500 kilograms of cocaine apparently. They arrested 12 people. 11 of them got out on bail. One they've kind of kept a hold of for some reason for now. So these ones out on bail are probably already dealing drugs again already. Like, wow, you get away with that? Oh my God, you could kill people and get away with it. We could all turn into Rambos in this country and get away with it. That's like weird. It's freaking stupid, but anyways, just ranting on, you know. You know. I should do a live stream rant one day I get going on something, you know. See if you guys like that kind of stuff. Some of you don't like the argumentative side of BILLSTMAXX maybe, but I got a lot of things that bother me, like these stupid Teslas. There's one there too. Frickin' stupid frickin' things. Hate them. Anyways, I guess the only thing that's good about the electric stuff is you got no engine oil to change, no, well, you'd have brakes at some point, but maybe not quite as often. I don't know, I just don't like that traveling anxiety and I have to find somewhere to charge. And then what if the charger's already like got people charging it and there's other people waiting? Like, dude, are you gonna go? Like that, it just doesn't make sense to me. You going straight, bud? Yeah. This corner is so freaking bad, and he turned like into the far lane. That is so not right. That intersection, it is so freaking bad there for that. Oh my God. I want to go into the median someday, into the median with a sign that just says failed, and then when they do stuff like that, just hold it up, failed. The next one, then have another one that says passed. You know, you did it right. Turn with your signal and turn into the left lane, and then put your signal on and turn to the right lane. That's how you're supposed to do it, not just harf it over. But again, the cops don't do nothing about that. They don't do nothing about people riding up the left lane either. They just let them do it. It's freaking stupid. The cops just don't want to be bothered with stuff anymore. It's like, you shouldn't be in there then. What the heck are you in there for? Okay, we're gonna open the door. Hopefully, we'll just back into her. She'll open. And we'll back ourselves down here. I gotta do some yard changing here. I want to move there's a chicken pen in here. Of course, you guys might know that. I want to move the fencing over a bit so I can get over more when I come down here. Because I got to come like way off and come in here real cockeyed. And it kind of sucks. Like I got to get way over here. Or it could be, you know, coming down here more, right? So I want to move them maybe over more. Just a bit of screwing around and a bit of work. Ooh, I might be too tight there. But come wintertime, this is going to suck trying to get in here like this. I'm going to say. Okay, we'll try that. Seems like we're a little cockeyed there now, right? Oh, you guys probably can't see anything. I'm just really watching the mirrors here and stuff. So bear with me. See what we got. We can get in here. We can get in here fine. Like 10 feet is lots of room. There's a couple inches on each side, which is good. But this is bad here though, because you got to kind of give it a little bit of a hoop to get in there. Oh, pardon me. So now I got to watch here, and I watch kind of the bumper here. And I just go a little bit closer. About there, bud. When it rolls back too, that's a bit nerve-wracking. All right, well, we had a bit of fun there. We got fuel and washed the truck and found out I was stupid and there was nothing wrong with the trailer at all. But that's okay. It's okay. Yeah, see, I got to pretty much get right. I could have got back a little more. And that's all right. It leaves a bit of room for that little bit of a ooh when you put it out of gear, right? All right. Well, that leaves us enough room to, well, if I got back a little more, we could walk through here without having to turn sideways, but that's all right. Just want to hear this thing go down again. Sometimes it's been clunking weird. Like it's getting stuck on something. And this is just the rollers. Awesome. I owe this all to you guys. This has all been paid from you guys watching my videos, so I really appreciate that. That is like pretty awesome feeling, you know, that you guys helped me do that. And the whole build, really, it all come from that stuff. But anyways, thanks so much for watching. If you want to call me stupid because there was nothing wrong with the trailer, go right ahead. That's fine. I don't mind, because I know I was stupid. Anywho, woo. Thanks again, guys. Catch yous all later. And you guys have a good day.